If you guys need anything grinded in my team, whether it's online or offline, be sure to hit up Rose NBA. The link to his Twitter will be in the description down below. 100% reliable, so be sure to go hit him up now. Season 7 of my team is going to be dropping very soon, and tomorrow we are going to be seeing a blog that is going to be talking about everything that is going to be dropping in Season 7. Now, yesterday I did post a video talking about what I felt, or kind of how I felt the season is going to go. And as I said, I think tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but I think Friday is going to be a very big day. I think we are going to see a lot of good rewards cards dropping. But on top of that, one thing that I didn't talk about in yesterday's video is going to be the promo that is going to be dropping. And the reason why is because I wanted to actually make that video today. So if you guys do enjoy this video, do me a favor and kill that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, because today we got a lot of things to talk about here. I was actually even talking about a lot of this on stream before, and I really want to kind of get into some things in a video here, because obviously the stream squad got to see it, and now I want to bring it to the YouTube side of things as well. So one thing that today went really well. Honestly, the first hour into stream, I was actually able to make 100k using this Takeoff filter. If you guys don't know about this filter, Takeoff filter is by far the best budget filter in the game. I'm not really going to talk about this too much, just because I feel like everybody's already kind of talking about this filter. But Takeoff 500 15,000 MT, this is actually a really good filter. And again, this is what I've been using all day, because you guys are going to see here that these cards do still sell for 21 to 22k. And it's crazy because today we didn't even get any takeover, or I guess so it's sitting around 20k right now. But we didn't get any, content to Takeoff related. Normally every Tuesday we do get the Takeoff promo as well as an exchange and everything, and that is what kept these cards at really high value. Right now there's no exchange or anything, so they're still selling consistently for 20k MT. Before the packs came out, they were still selling for 22k, because again, there was obviously the exchange, but you guys can still take advantage of this filter. But one thing that I did notice is that I went to go ahead and, I went and I was like, you know what? I want to start working on the dark matter filter as well. Now, if you guys don't know how the dark matter enabled filter works, the thing is with this is that, you do need to get rid of a lot of dark matters. You guys can see the only ones that are going to pop up for me are Jokic and Jason Tatum. I actually do have a Jokic sitting in my auction house that I obviously am, are able to send back to my collection and everything. Now, one thing I will say is that a lot of people don't understand how dark matter enabled works. You actually have to have one card that you need to be able to scroll through. I actually didn't even know about that until today. My chat was actually telling me that you do need one card to pop up, so you're actually able to scroll. The auction house is a little bit bugged, so if you're finding that you're trying to snipe dark matters and not a whole lot is popping up, that is actually why. So just a little bit of a tip there for you guys, just in case you guys were struggling on finding dark matter snipes and everything like that, that would be why. So the main reason why, though, I wanted to make this video is obviously, again, talking about Friday, and I figured I'm going to throw this filter up and everything in the background while I talk to you guys about this, because there is, like I said, a big thing I think that is going to be dropping Friday, and one of those, I think it's going to be one of two things, okay? And the reason why is because I feel like, these two things, one of them we haven't seen in a long time, and one of them I do think is just going to be some style of a promo and everything. So the first one is going to be out of position 2. The reason why I think this is because we haven't seen one in a while. I think it's been a good minute since we really have seen an out of position promo. And I mean, the last one we got was Michael Jordan and Giannis, and I mean, it's crazy because when that promo dropped, everybody was like, hey, Giannis is going to be the best card in the set. But it actually turned out to be Jordan. Jordan is still close to 1 million MT, which is absolutely absurd. I mean, cards drop in value left and right, but one guy that has held his value the entire time was Jordan. So I'm kind of thinking we do get another out of position set. Now in this set, I mean, there's a good amount of players that we could get. The last set actually included some really good options. I mean, AD was a very good player that you could run at the 2. Ben Wallace is a really solid option you can run at the 3. And then again, obviously Jordan and Giannis. So in this new out of position set, we could definitely be seeing guys like T-Mac. We could be seeing guys like Kobe. 2 guys that I've talked about that, again, I'm still kind of waiting on, that I think we are going to be seeing very soon. So I definitely would expect one of those 2 guys to be able to drop. But, you know, on top of that, there is other guys that maybe, just maybe, like a LeBron, maybe like a KD, two guys that, I mean, hey, I wouldn't really be surprised. I think it would be more like a LeBron. We haven't had a LeBron since the Power Within set, which was in Season 5. So, I mean, there is a good chance that we do potentially see a really good promo headlined by a guy like LeBron. Maybe a Kawhi. I mean, another Power Within card, but I could see maybe a Kawhi being a part of this set somehow. Maybe Kawhi being able to play the point guard, which would be a little nuts, not gonna lie, but hey, we will see what happens there. Maybe we even see a guy like Turkoglu. I mean, again, a fan favorite, I guess you can say, from 2K19, which obviously definitely was a fan favorite. But I mean, if they gave, you know, Turkoglu a really good jump shot, let him play the one, which kind of opens up my next theory of what I think this is going to be. And I do think we could potentially be seeing our first retro style set, maybe like a throwback set. Obviously, I think they might change up the name a little bit, but I can honestly see us getting a promo similar to Zero Gravity, but I think this one's going to be really good. Like, I don't know who it could end up being. Maybe we could end up seeing a Dark Matter Hakeem finally in the game. Maybe we see a Dark Matter David Robinson. There is definitely a lot of options that I think we could be looking at for the first time as far as Dark Matters go. And then there's also, again, the other guys that also could potentially be the invincible cards. So it'll be very interesting to see what we do get. If I had to make a complete prediction here, maybe, like I said, LeBron headlining the promo with maybe an invincible, I don't know, like maybe like an invincible Dolph Shays, or okay, maybe like, I don't know, Dolph Shays as an invincible, kind of nuts, but hey, Dolph Shays was pretty good. So, I mean, you never know. You genuinely never know what we could be seeing here. We did just get a Larry Bird, so I honestly, you know, don't think it'll be anything like that. Maybe we see a Karl Malone. Karl Malone is a pretty solid card in 2K. Maybe he does get that big upgrade we could potentially be seeing. Maybe a guy like KG. Maybe KG does get that upgrade as well. There is a good amount of players, though, that we could be seeing Friday. So, with all of that being said, one thing that I'm telling you guys right now that you guys want to do, if you guys are looking for cheap MT, whether it's on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, or Switch, all you have to do is go to the site NBA2kking.com, and they will gladly hook you up with the cheapest prices on the market. All you have to do is click whatever option you want, go to your coupon code, and type in Bio2k for a 5% discount. They actually walk you guys through exactly how to do this, so be sure to go hit them up now. Is look to sell your cards. The market is actually booming right now, which is kind of surprising. I'm not gonna lie, I've definitely been, you know, it's been crashing, it's been tanking, all sorts of stuff has been going on with the market, but today we are seeing a big rise with a lot of different cards and everything, which is pretty nice. Like I said, Jordan's still up there. I mean, this one's still an hour away, so it's kind of hard to see. Actually, so in all logic, that is literally zero. This one has 25 Hall of Fames, this one has 35 Hall of Fames, but this Jordan is going for 900K with an hour left. So obviously Jordan's still sitting around that, you know, 1 million mark. Giannis 325 with 8 minutes left. Obviously people are still going to be bidding on him. And then some other guys that we're definitely seeing, who are some good examples here. Some cards from this season, even being a part of these super packs. Now, normally, like I said, you know, super packs, they kill the market, but cards are starting to go back up. I mean, yesterday, cards definitely took a dip. You guys are seeing, you know, Kristaps sell for under 200K, and different cards like that. And now just take a look at this, man. Kristaps going for 461. He does have 2 extra Hall of Fame badges on it, but this one going for 370 or 272, excuse me, with about a minute left. We could see this one jump back up to 300K. The market is definitely going back up. So I will say that any card you guys are not wanting to use anymore, maybe you guys are like hanging on to them for a bench roll, something like that, I would look to sell your cards now. I think this is actually a good opportunity to go ahead and look to push cards. I definitely recommend doing this before tomorrow. The reason why is because the blog drops tomorrow and you never know what they are going to announce. Even guys like, well, this Magic is juiced the Hall of Fame badges, so I mean, I don't really know about that. AK, same thing. This first one, juiced the Hall of Fame badges. So AKs that are popping up for snipes and everything, I wouldn't really look into that. This is a base Harden right now, and he is going for 134 with 5 minutes left. So, like I said, we're actually seeing a jump on some of these cards, which is really good. Levine, still, I would stay away from him. Obviously, PG. I mean, PG's price is actually pretty low. So I guess it really is depending on who you do look at. Okay, I was about to say, like, there's no way, but this card does have 40 Hall of Fame badges on it, so that is pretty nuts. But yeah, the auction house is definitely up right now. One thing I have not checked on at all is actually like diamond consumables and stuff. And I do actually want to touch up on that. I'm going to check, actually, see what the prices are. I have no idea if they're, you know, doing good. I'm talking like, you know, shoes, contracts, boosts, some certain badges and stuff like that. LaMelo, though, you guys can see, I mean, some of these cards are definitely being affected by the super packs, which obviously rightfully so. I mean, Luka still holding his value, still a good amount of time. I mean, 10 minutes left, 420, actually not looking bad at all. I do want to just see the normal signed ones. LaMelo still over 200K, which is really good. Wilt getting back up there as well. This Wilt was actually selling for around 110K yesterday, so nice seeing that, you know, Wilt's price is actually jumping up a little bit, which is good. And then again, there is, well, that one actually does have a lot of Hall of Fame badges added to it, but you guys can still see, I mean, the prices on a lot of these cards are jumping back up. So I would be careful and, you know, kind of pay attention to what you guys are looking to do as far as, you know, cards that are just chilling in your collection. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these cards, though. Let's take a look at shoe colorways really quick. I know Converse shoes in the beginning, I don't know why I went that way. Shoe Converses, or Converse shoes, were going for a good amount at the start of this season, mainly because of some of the cards that were out. And the cheapest Converse shoe right now is 15K. So if you guys are still hanging on to some of these shoes and everything like that, now is a good time to sell these cards. I mean, like, this is like actually insane how good these are. Diamond contracts are not even 18K. So wow, okay, so diamond contracts have taken a jump up to around 20K MT. I definitely recommend looking to sell these cards within the next few days. Maybe even look to flip some of these if you guys are able to. Obviously, if you get them for pretty cheap. I would look to sell these, though. You know, like, I'm not going to lie. I could not have even seen this one coming. Like, diamond contracts, I mean, these cards, again, go for literally next to nothing. And I feel like, you know, again, at the start of the season, you have limited, you have locker codes, you have all this other stuff that do give you contracts. You have all the levels that people go through that guarantee you the diamond contracts and everything like that. Obviously, through this stuff right here, like you have the diamond shoe pack right there, the diamond shoe boost pack, diamond contract, diamond consumable. So there is still, you know, obviously there's going to be a bunch of opportunities. So now is a good time. Go through your shoes, man. Look through your contracts. I would go through everything and just see what you guys can do. I want to check the price on some of these other cards because that is a little insane. So Nike shoes are looking a little bit cheaper right now, which is good, at least. Now, if we do see a Kobe, this is a prime example here. If we do see a Kobe, I mean, definitely expect a big jump on these shoes as well. Like Kobe shoes or Nike shoes are going to definitely jump up. Adidas shoes are relatively cheap, which is good. I'm going to just set this at 10K just to kind of see here. So Jordan shoes, you can get a bunch of Jordan shoes right now for pretty cheap. We already looked at Converse. So, I mean, it's looking like realistically right now, Converse shoes are the move to sell. But I still can't even believe that, you know, you have diamond contracts selling for a ton right now. 22K, man. 20K for diamond contracts. Like, who would have thought?